Hola, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Reliable Trades podcast. I'm your host, Adrian, and I'm an HVAC business owner here in South Texas. I do, a little bit of content creation and things of that nature online. On this podcast, we interview a lot of tradespeople from many different trades, business owners, people in manufacturing, people in software companies, new technicians, older technicians, people that start at 18, 16 even, and people that start in their 40s and 50s. So plenty of good conversations to be had with good people and a lot of good stories that maybe you would relate to. And if you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcast, any other location, please leave us a review. We hope to earn those 5 stars, and I really have fun doing this podcast. I appreciate everybody that watches or listens and makes this what it is. And don't forget to check out HVAC Nights every Thursday night. Me and Jake host a live podcast weekly, and you can also check out merch from my store, the HVAC Nights, the nightwear, any of that at reliablehvacr.net. I also want to thank our sponsors that help keep this thing going. Jobber is our favorite CRM. I've tried different ones until finding Jobber that kind of controls the chaos that it is running a business and still being in the field and trying to get all the billing, quoting, submitting everything that you need to do outside of the field. And with Jobber, we do our maintenance contracts, we do our invoicing, our quoting, following up with customers to get reviews. That has helped our business a lot, and it offers website building and a whole bunch of AI features now baked in, and you can also do add-ons if you have any other software that you want, because they do work with a lot of marketing tools and things, AI receptionists and things like that. So check out Jobber for yourself, see if it helps your business. You get a 2-week free trial and a special discount if you use the link down below. Veto Pro Pack is also a supporter, and I can tell you right now, even though I see a bunch of competitors coming into the field, they are still hands down the best tool bags that you can buy. They are an investment, I understand that, but once you try one, like I did back during COVID, you won't want to use any other tool bag. And the thing is, they have so many products now that you can find the one that is perfect for you. So make sure to check out Veto Pro Pack at your supply house or go to vetopropack.com. True Tech Tools has a lot of their stuff as well. Go check out their website to make sure that you can find the perfect bag for yourself. You won't regret it. Diversitech is probably in a lot of y'all's vans. I have almost something from all of those brands in my van ever since we've started. Packard is a big one for us as far as parts. They usually have something that we would need on a day-to-day basis. They are your one-stop shop for everything HVAC, and they have you covered for your everyday HVAC needs. And today's video is also brought to you by RESIDEO. Elite Pro is built for pros and powered by Pro IQ services. The new Honeywell Home Elite Pro thermostat is more than just a thermostat. It's a growth engine for your business. The sleek range of smart thermostats help you deliver next level comfort and convenience while standing out in every home. For more information, please visit resideo.com/proiq. All right, we are here for a special edition of the Reliable Trades podcast at the AHR Expo in Las Vegas, and I have a very special guest here, Mr. Robert Kraft. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
How's the show doing?
It's a lot. But
busy?
Yeah, it's busy.
So you've been doing a lot of demos. We're going to go look at some products that Mr. Kraft has invented. If you want to give us a background on yourself, where you came from in the trades, and then how you got to maybe the other side of it, which is like designing and the invention side, because that's a whole different aspect of it. And personally, because I'm out in the field, I talk to a lot of guys. They love a lot of your products, and they're excited for the new ones that are coming out today.
Yeah, that's really cool to hear. I love hearing that. I've been in the trade for 36 years, and I've done install, commercial, residential, sheet metal, you name it. And I have a creative mind, so when I come up to a problem, I like to make a solution out of it. And I actually made that like a side career of mine, is figuring out a solution and figuring out how to patent the products and get them to market.
How many patents do you have?
I have 14 patents.
Okay, so more stuff coming?
More stuff coming, yeah, for sure.
So yeah, we have a lot of cool stuff because, and you build like the prototypes and everything yourself, and you come prepared to present this to whatever manufacturer. We're starting at Malco, but you have Supco TradeFox, you have, what's the other one? Refrigeration Technologies, and then we're gonna go to Navac. So you have quite a bit of range of products there.
That's right, yeah. What I do is when I come up with a product, I find the best company that suits for the product.
For that product, yeah.
Yeah, so I reach out to these companies that have similar products, and I pitch them my product, and it's already patent pending and things like that, ready to go. And yeah, it's great.
And you're still in the field, so you're still out there working. I see all your videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Working on a lot of residential, right? Do you do any light commercial?
Not anymore. I just started my company 3 years ago in Florida, so residential is fast to get into. Commercial takes a little while. I got a couple commercial accounts.
It's who you know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So yeah, I'm a one-man operation. That's kind of what I want to be at this point in my career.
Is that what you're going to keep it at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, my phone is ringing off the hook because all the guys are calling, and we're trying to put out fires. I'm trying to be on the phone. So
yeah,
a lot of headaches when you do grow, but there's nothing against a one-man show. If you still want to do this, you still love it, I think you should.
Yeah, and ultimately, I'd like to invent full-time is what I'd like to do.
Oh, you're going to go full.
Yep.
Force on that side. That's awesome. I would love to see more products out there.
Yeah, and I also have other ideas for the kitchen industry, kids' toys, and all that stuff. So my invention.
Oh, not just HVAC.
Not just HVAC.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I got inventions for all kinds of weird stuff.
That brain is it's always going, right?
It's always going. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so let's hop on to what you got here at Malco, and then we'll go booth to booth and just show everybody what you got.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
All right, Robert, which one is yours?
Black handle right there.
So this is the Tin Master Hammer. I'm going to show you real quick. Tin Master Hammer. This is your baby, your invention.
My baby, yeah.
So what is it doing? Why did you come up with it?
So when I was installing sheet metal with S&Drive, you have your tool bags and you have your hand seamers, and the hand seamers are real bulky. Yeah. And a lot of times even me, I'd like to do high quality work, but I'd get lazy sometimes and I would just hammer over the drive and go, And one day I was sitting in, my son was getting a haircut in a salon, and I'm looking up at the ductwork and I see these drives and they're all bent over and crooked, and I'm thinking,
you're one of those guys that affects everybody's work when you're out during your day.
100%. I've been there, I've done that, of course, just like we all do. So I'm looking at these drives, they're all crooked, and I'm thinking, you know what? I know what that guy went through. He's probably, pressed for time and just hammering it over, and didn't have something easy. He probably didn't want to carry the hand seamers in his tool bag like I didn't. Yeah. And I'm thinking, there's got to be an easier way to bend these drives with something, combine it with another tool. So I came up with this crazy idea to put a slot in the hammer where you can slide it down, in the drive and bend the drive over and make a nice, perfect crease. So I went home and went through 6 drill bits, drilling through one of my
I can imagine, man.
Malco hammers. Yeah, it took a while, and finally got the slot in there, and I tried it out on some ductwork, and it worked really well. So I presented that to Malco, and I told them also when we were creating this hammer that the hammers on the market, the sheet metal hammers on the market, kind of lack in the grip area. They're not very ergonomical and comfort and stuff like that. So we designed this nice ergonomical grip that's very soft but durable. Has a little thumb indentation that you can do little taps, and then you can grab down here. It's a nice, really good feeling grip and a solid hammer. And you don't have to always use this slot, obviously, but when it comes down to it, when you're doing S&Drive, it's very handy and very quick to put a nice crease on that drive and make it look nice.
I've seen it in action, so I'll make sure to add some clips, and it just works every time.
It works every time. Yep.
And that's all you can ask for in a tool. We're out in the industry, and like you said, you don't know what that contractor, that technician went through.
That's right.
That day, right? They could have had a long day. They could have had this and that. So any tool that makes your job easier. As I've gotten older, I feel like I understand more that convenience, right? Because I'm a big multi-tool person, but it has to be a good multi-tool.
Right.
It has to do that job right.
Yes.
Right the first time.
Sure.
Every time.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. That's the one that I was saying yesterday. I was talking to some guys, and he's like, man, I'm super excited. Can't wait to go out and buy one. He does a lot of sheet metal. Nice. He had a couple other things that he's like, maybe he could find solutions for, so I'll make sure to forward that over to you. See if you can think of anything for, he mentioned some other stuff. I don't do sheet metal, so
Yeah.
we have a lot of ductboard where I'm at, so that's kind of what I'm into.
Right.
And I'll make sure to let him know.
That sounds good.
To talk to you.
Yeah.
All right, so we jumped over to the Navac booth, and he has another invention that I want to let him talk about and introduce.
Yeah. So this is a core removal tool, but it does a lot more than that. There's actually 3 ports total on this tool. So of course you can remove your Schrader core and you hook up your vacuum hose here, but you have extra ports here for your vacuum gauges, your nitrogen hoses, your probes, your charging hose and all that kind of thing. I always need an extra port for some reason when I was using the...
Some people will stack 2 on each other, right?
Just keep on stacking it. Just like
keep adding.
Frankenstein looking thing.
Yeah.
Then you got the chance of leaks and stuff like that. So
the main thing I tell people is because I never liked doing that, putting a core tool on a core tool.
I know.
And I can create a leak, right?
Absolutely.
Another leak point and stuff.
Absolutely.
Especially if you don't change your gaskets, your O-rings and stuff like that. So this is an all-in-one solution that you don't need to basically do that.
That's right. Yeah. So another cool thing about this, it's I think it's rated for 850 psi, so you can actually charge refrigerant to this.
Awesome.
So it's kind of a one-stop shop. I mean, for one core tool is great for, say, a mini split system. It gives you extra ports. They
don't give you any ports on mini splits whatsoever. How do you want us to work on this thing? Yeah.
Exactly. So this will open up the avenue to have a micron gauge on there and your charging hose. And what's cool, like if you have a charging hose on, say, a mini split, you could actually put the charging hose within the vacuum system.
Yeah.
So when you're ready to start the system, it's all ready to go. There's no purging the hoses.
I try my best not to open it up or change out anything because you want to make sure you have a tight vacuum on every install. So
that's right.
Again, that's something that can kind of solve that solution, your invention here. And that's the most important thing because back in the day, I mean, they teach you how to do things and you're just unknowingly breaking the vacuum or introducing atmosphere, whatever it is, and then you have issues later down the line, or you're like, what's going on with my micron, my vacuum, and it's sometimes it's your setup.
It is.
Yeah.
And even me, I mean, we both have a lot of experience. If you're not really on your sharpest game that day, you could do it accidentally and go, I got to start all over again.
Yeah. Been there plenty of times.
Yes. And so here's a cool thing too. When you're on like a split system or a big commercial rooftop unit or something like that, you put one on the suction side and one on the liquid side. And now you can double or triple evacuate, with your nitrogen hose. You have your micron gauge on there. You can have both sets of probes on there, or you can have your manifold gauges. I'm old school. I still use the manifold gauges. So now you can have your manifold gauges within the vacuum system in series.
Yeah. So what I've also tried to do is put a probe on here, but then it'd be nice to have another one where you can charge.
Yes.
So you can still get that reading, but you have it already set up, so you're not trying to hook up and mess up your vacuum and stuff like that.
That's right.
That way you can have everything already set up, and then you do your vacuum, and then you do everything you need to do is already there.
Yep.
And you're not messing with that. Your seal basically.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, it's a one-stop shop. No purging, nothing like that. You just open and close valves to isolate, or not isolate, whatever you need.
And how long does this take you to kind of come up with? Because we saw some prototypes. Because we actually talked about this on HVAC nights, trying to figure out what you were coming up with. We saw that other prototype, and you guys kind of refined it here. Yeah,
we made it as compact as possible, and still have it useful tool out of the thing. So
does it have multiple? Is it just a 1/4 inch or?
No, it's also 5/16.
Okay, because that other Navac, that's what they're known for.
Yep, has a 5/16 right there. Yeah. And then they also incorporated a magnet on the back of the core removal.
You got the magnet?
Yep.
Nice big magnet.
Big magnet on there. You just stick it to the unit, keep the core nice and clean and dry.
And everything has caps.
Yep. Got caps. Yep.
I used to just throw my tools around and all that. Now I try to protect them and cover them and put all the caps back and everything.
Me too. I did the same thing because they're not cheap,
No, but also anything could get in there, right? So when you throw all your stuff together, oil, anything else can get in there. And any little residual oil or any contaminants, that'll mess up your whole day.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because then you're like, what's going on? The TXV is clogged up, and you're like, what happened? So.
That's awesome, man. These knobs, these are my favorite because one thing I always tell manufacturers, I do refrigeration, like light commercial.
Yep.
And I do a lot of walk-in boxes, and they just keep putting these service valves in the weirdest positions.
Yes.
Year after year. And it's like, do you guys want us to pull a proper vacuum? Do you guys want us to put core tools on them?
Right.
And one of the main things is I've told manufacturers is like, if you got a big lever on there, sometimes it interferes with, because the lines are so close together.
That's right.
Or your core tool is up against something.
Right.
And big fan of the knob, so I'm glad that you went with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's as compact as we can make it, and make it still work and do the job. And so, yeah, pretty proud of this 3-port core tool.
Any plans for any other iterations of that?
There's a little bit of plans down the road as far as, what's going to be available on the market. There might be a kit down the road that comes with 2.
That'd be great, because right now, like, I'm trying to set up some of my newer guys, right? And I want them to have the right tools. I want them to have the proper vacuum setup.
Right.
So I'm having to build out these little kits, right? I got a tool from here, I got a tool from there. Kits are something that I'm thinking should be like for newer techs, right? You can just kind of give them a kit, and then boom, you have your core tool. Yeah, I would like to have like a kit where I can kind of just set them up, and it's like, here's what you need to do your vacuum, right? Here's what you need for this or that.
Right.
So if you guys can maybe put together a little kit, newer techs, guys that are maybe don't know what to buy. Right. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, a little vacuum kit. Here you go, one-stop shop.
Yep.
Open up the kit and
give them some hoses, and you're good to go.
Good to go. Yep.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build it out, but I'm like trying to get like I'm like, what do they need? Oh yeah, this. Oh yeah, this.
Yeah. There's a lot of tools that we need.
If you want it done the right way, yes.
When I'm at a unit and I'm vacuuming it down and doing, I mean, there's so many tools. I'm like, this is crazy, but that's to do it right. I mean, you want, a good.
You want it done right the first time.
That's right.
You don't want callbacks. That's the biggest thing.
Especially when you don't take the time to vacuum down a unit properly, it ends up putting acid in the refrigerant and causing leaks and copper plating on the compressor.
I was going to say, causing leaks, killing compressors.
Yeah.
You don't even know what you're doing, and then you get a call back. Like, how did that happen?
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's all messed up. Yeah.
All right, awesome, man.
Yeah,
so let's jump to the next one.
Thank you.
Now we ended up at the Supco booth right here, TradeFox, and we have the 2.0 version. So if you want to kind of go over the upgrades, the updates, and what makes this one better, it looks a lot better. I can already see rocker switches and stuff. So I'll let you explain.
Sure. Yeah. So we did as much upgrades as we can without changing part numbers and changing pricing. This is going to be the same price point as you're used to. But like Adrian was saying, we have rocker switches now. So these are much more robust, much more reliable. So you basically just turn on the red, turn on the green for fan, and yellow for stage 1 cooling. Same as before. What we also did is upgraded the leads. So these leads are connected much better. They have the bend reliefs here on the 90 degree. So you got 90 degree on one side and straight on the other side. And we still have the piercing tips, the alligator clamps, and the magnet tips. Now the magnet tips, we made a 90 degree on those. So when it's on a thermostat sub base,
because they would move sometimes.
Yes, you have less shear weight on it that way. So we did that, and then the back, we have, I think they upgraded the magnets a little bit to be a little bit stronger, but one thing we did on the back is the old hook would stop like right there, and it would kind of hang weird.
Yes.
So now it hangs flush.
Straight, okay.
It hangs straight. And then another upgrade we did, let me show you, let me simulate a direct short here. So I'm gonna take this, put this on common, and that's a direct short. So when we energize cooling, you'll see this 3 amp fuse pop out, and it's red now, so you can see a little bit better, because the black was hard to see in like
I'm getting up there in age too. I had a hard time.
Exactly.
I have a hard time seeing things.
Yeah, me too. Me as well. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically the upgrades that we did. Of course, you can plug them on top now.
Because the old ones had them sticking out the top side here. Now you got them in front.
In front. Yep, that's correct. Yep.
That's awesome. Makes it a little more compact.
Yeah.
Kind of fit in places.
Yep.
When you're putting this up in the panel, and the magnets, hopefully they're a little bit better.
I know. I noticed on one of your videos it was sliding around, but as you can see, this does pretty well. Yeah,
I just think it's a sliding thing. I think it moved a little bit.
Yeah.
If not, the hook's there. I mean, you improved that already, so that's a major upgrade right there.
And magnets, it's kind of weird. Like it has good force as far as pulling.
Depends on the panel.
Yes, it does, and what it's made out of, and the metal and the powder coating and stuff. But a lot of magnets will slide, but they'll you know. They have
yeah. That's the problem I had. Like it would stick there. I would have to pull it off, but it would slide a little bit.
Yeah.
Or like tilt one side. But
right.
Depends on the panel.
Yeah, it does. But this one's pretty good. Then another thing that a lot of people don't know still is that you can make your own custom jumper wire. You know, so if you just need a quick jumper wire, you can put whatever tips on there and just use that real quick. Because if you're jumping out heat, you don't really need to pull the whole tool out. You just make your own custom jumper wire and jump out your heat or whatever.
And custom, because you got piercing tips, you got the magnet, you got the alligator clips.
That's right.
Are there any other ones that we're missing?
Nope. Piercing tips, alligator clamps, and the magnet tips. One thing that we did improve is sometimes in a cold climate when the insulation is real stiff, you know, in the cold climate, when you pierce the wire, these barrels would push out and come dislodged within this tip. So we fixed that as well. Just little changes, you know.
Awesome.
Yep. And so, yeah, piercing tips are great. They're my favorite tip. Because as you can see here, you don't have to remove any wire nuts to jump the system out.
There's been a few times where I was about to use them, but then the unit kicked on. I was like, man, I wanted to try them out. Because it's really cool because I have some of the more complicated, I'm dealing with like Aeon and like these higher end trains and stuff. And it's like, you really don't want to be pulling wires or messing with anything. And it's like, you can use a piercing valve, piercing tip.
Yep.
Now the piercing tip, that is the smallest hole because I know some people are afraid that, hey, I got a hole in my wire.
Right.
But that one, it's super fine.
Yep.
Doesn't it like close up a little bit afterwards?
Does. Well, as you can see here, like here's a pressure switch that's bypassed. That's another thing. You could bypass it with a jumper king or just with a wire when you're charging a system that's low and the pressure switch is
I deal
open.
with those all the time. Yeah, those low pressure.
But you can see the little hole right there is nothing. You know, and
it kind of closes up.
It closes up after a while, especially in a warmer climate. It'll kind of shrink up.
Perfect for Texas.
Yeah, I know, right? So yeah,
that's awesome. Yep. So like you said, this is the same part number, same everything. You're going to keep the same price point. There's no upcharge for the upgrades.
Nope, no upcharge. I listen to everybody's feedback, including myself out there in the field because I'm out in the field still. And I said we need to make these changes and upgrade these. So that's what we did. I listened.
Cool, man. I know a lot of guys love this tool. I personally just used it a couple times because I lost my jumpers. I know you said you can make your own, but I like having the function of
the switches,
hooking it up first and then starting to kind of turn things on one at a time.
That's right.
See if you have any shorts, see if that compressor kicks on, see if the fan kicks on, whatever it is that you're checking. And I like the rocker switches.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, much more smoother.
Yeah, man.
More reliable. More reliable, right?
Oh.
Speaking of reliable,
there you go.
There you go.
All right, well, that's a Jumper King 2.0.
Yep.
Do you still have anything else here? Do you have the leads for the meter or anything?
No, that's we're still working on that. We had a couple of things, problems with the UL on that.
Okay.
But those are going to be coming out soon.
So the meter leads with the LED lights soon?
Yeah, right? They're soon. Yeah, what we're doing, I'm sorry for the delay on everybody. I'm waiting for them too, but we want to make those like
perfect.
We want to make them
Me
perfect.
and Jake were waiting on them. We're like, where are they?
I know. Yeah, they got to be perfect before they hit the market, so we're working on that.
All right, now we're at the Refrigeration Technologies booth, and he has another solution for a big one here, which is drain issues, right? That's a big one for us.
Yep.
All the slime we see, all the pan treatment that we go through.
Right.
So what do you got for us here at Refrigeration Technologies?
So this is a very simple system. It's a gravity-fed system that you disperse the pan and drain treatment into the system strategically through these tubes. So basically you fill this up, the lid opens up here, and you just turn the ball valve and you let your fluid through. It takes about 5 seconds to disperse 4 ounces of fluid here. So very quick and easy. It's a manual system. The kit comes with everything you see here, the grommet. It even comes with a step bit to drill through the unit. And the back of this here is magnets, and then you got holes for anchors as well.
Well, I love magnets.
I love magnets too, and these stick really well. But you can also mount it to the wall. It comes with the nice quality anchors and stuff.
Yeah. Everything you need to mount.
Yes, everything you need.
Hey, we're recording real quick. No, hey.
It's okay. We could cut it out.
It's good. How you been?
I've been good.
That's good. Good to see you.
Yeah.
We're showing off the new product here.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Doing a little video.
Better.
Yeah.
So when you sell this, the whole kit comes together, right?
Yeah.
Anything you need to mount it.
Everything you need.
Everything you need. You said the step bit as well.
The step bit, the anchors, the grommets. It even comes with this little fitting here that goes in your drain pan that has a hole through it, so the tubing can go through there. I don't know if you want to pan in here and kind of show.
Let me get it closer, and you can keep talking about it.
Okay.
So you want to fill up here, you said?
Yeah, fill up here. You know, of course, with the pan and drain treatment, and then when you turn the valve here, you'll see how down here, it just, you know, it's so quick and easy. It takes about 5 seconds per 4 ounces of fluid to go through there. And it comes with all these splitters and fittings, so you can, you know, place it back there in the valley of the coil on that side and this side. So it's treating the whole pan as well as I got a tube out here in the front. And it comes with these magnetic clips here as well. It comes with 3 of these to keep your tubes, you know, in place and things like that. So
it's a whole kit. It's a whole system.
Whole kit. Nice.
You should be able to treat it from the back all the way clear through the pan.
Yep.
And no more issues, right?
That's right. Yeah. And no apps, no Wi-Fi, no hassles.
I was gonna say, I think I've seen a similar product where it's like a app-based product, right? So
this is simple. Sometimes less is more. You know?
Simple and works.
It works. Yeah.
This is called the Easy Dose.
Easy Dose. Yeah.
So I think we covered everything that we needed to. That is out right now.
Yep.
I know you said you have a lot in the works.
Yep.
A lot of cool stuff. We can't mention too much of that yet. So appreciate you for coming on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate for what you do as well.
I appreciate you, man. So you're kind of the innovator right now of our generation, doing stuff like you said. This is something that should have been out there.
I know, right?
Simple, right?
Yeah.
Like we need drain solutions. We need that hammer. Like I said, a lot of people were excited for that. I know it's a little bit on back order right now, but the same thing happened with the Jumper King.
Right.
It started selling like crazy. So if you see it, you better jump on it.
Yep.
Jumper King upgrades were great, and you know, also what was the other one we did?
The 3-valve core tool.
The 3-valve core tool, the Navac stuff. That's very innovative and different, man. So I appreciate you for what you do.
Thank you.
Keep innovating.
Will do.
Keep inventing.
I will do. I love it.